I am the daughter of a continent who's carried the cross of the world on its back, not out of piety, but because the world keeps laying burdens at her feet. Gold stripped from her rivers, names erased from her maps, bones buried beneath railroads and sugarcane fields. Her children scattered like seeds stolen by the wind, told to bloom in brutalized soil. Yet she breathes, she births, she dances with dust in her ankles and fire in her lungs, a continent crowned by salt and sun whose lullabies are survival songs, whose lullabies are revolutions in disguise. Africa, the womb of the world, the cradle of civilization, the keeper of tomorrow's hope. I carry her in my marrow, this vast, bruised beauty. Every syllable of my name there is thunder. Every scar, a drumbeat. I am not just her daughter, I am her mirror, I am her memory, I am her prayer made flesh. She has carried the cross of the world, but has not wore its crown, so I wear it for her. Not gold, but grace. Not jewels, but justice. A crown that cannot be taken, it pulses in my blood. Every step I take carves her name in the earth. I am her revenge, I am her return. I wear the crown for those who burned, for those who bled, for those who built and were buried. And still, we rise, crowned in the name of the motherland. Thank you. Birthed from the cotton fields, the first of my family born free, I cast aside the narratives that tried to shackle me. To my oppressor, refusing to believe that I was lesser than any man or woman pharaoh. See, I knew my worth before the world could say it. Knew my beauty wasn't theirs to define, it was mine to recreate it. Knew that freedom was more than a name on a page, it was power in our hands, it was wealth that would stay. From this dignity, I drew the strength to grow and sustain my crown, a crown of coils, curls, and pride, a symbol that I no longer had to hide. For hair long, luscious, and smooth, I found the formula for all Black queens to use. But it was never just about hair. It was about daring to be seen, knowing that a dream can start in the kitchen and grow into an empire. So when you speak my name, don't just say millionaire. Say visionary, say revolutionary, say mother of invention, because I built more than business, I built connection. Until this day, you might choose to see my millionaire status as my greatest legacy, when in truth, it was the community of Black female entrepreneurs empowered through me to build their dreams independently, supporting each other, come what may, rising above all that stood in our way and still stands today. So when you comb through history, remember me. Not just for what I sold, but for what I sowed. The seed of self-belief, the blueprint to be bold. Because Madam C.J. Walker wasn't just my name, it was a statement that no matter where we come from, we can rise, we can prosper, we can turn pain into purpose and purpose into power. Thank you. We wake backstage, preparing our role to step into a world that demands control. We shower, transforming ourselves to bloom. Plucked and fragrant, we mask the room, we affirm with whispers, a fragile truth. Armor is needed to carry our youth. We rehearse our lines, a script not our own, polite and measured, our voices toned. We walk in heels that pinch and bind, yet smile as though we don't really mind. We wear expectations like a second skin, be soft, be strong, but never give in. We're told to glow, but not outshine, to lead with grace, yet stay in line. So we perform a delicate art. Each step a dance, each glance a part. Disguises cling like a shadow's breath, a mirror of life, a question of depth. But what is the cost of the uncouth? The shame of exposing the raw, the truth, the untamed self, wild and free, hidden beneath what we expect to see. Our spirit whispers, soft yet strong. We held our worth all along. Let go of the mask, the obsession with show. Your brilliance shines in the depths below. From your value is more than what the surface reflects. It's the light that shines beyond their defects, beyond the lie of the perfect guise, for the truth is one we should never disguise. Thank you. This next poem is called Getting into Alignment. You've had enough of the almost but not quite jobs that just might be right despite this desire to be great. So you wait, give it a few months, as you try to swallow the dissatisfaction, the fact that this job is a joke, that you just don't find funny anymore. The boredom of working outside your passions is soul destroying. And quite frankly, annoying to that one rebellious side of you asking you, isn't life supposed to be more beautiful than this? Don't dismiss this voice that demands a choice of you. Stay here or explore the true you that is bursting with creativity and possibly on the cusp of something great. So don't wait when you know your destiny isn't behind a desk working on someone else's dream. And by this, I mean, it's time to start building yours. Thank you. This next poem is called For When They Ask Poets About Poetry. We soar higher through sonnets and solos, sonic shockwaves of simulation. For when inspiration hits, an energetic volition, a collision of colors yet to exist, soon surrenders its will to this art. Decadent, I drip and drown in a wealth of words, for it's how I immortalize moments, capture its substance, and store the songs of my sorrow. For when its escape I crave, poetry is the perfect potion, leading me to something deeper, something pure, something so formidable in its effect. I'm lost in poetry's grasp for hours. With my resistance relinquished, I follow poetry down a wondrous labyrinth, past duality, in a rainbow of possibility, and deep within the suns of my most immense joy, and in the shadows of my shame, lies a treasure trove of poetry, waiting patiently, eagerly for its birth. Sincerity and honesty, all the qualities of your most authentic friend. Poetry's healing hand meets you at your lowest, hears you at your darkest, where no human dares venture. Poetry charges through in stainless steel, embodying every fear, every heartbreak, every wound, until you are completely conquered by a rhetoric so rhapsodic. My veins quake, my lungs shake at the power, the sheer alchemy this art has gifted us. Forget reciprocity. All poetry asks of us in return are our ears. Will you hear? And this next poem is called Celestial Mysteries. There's wisdom to be found in the sky's intangible beauty, in its changing forms, in its boundless horizons. We see our mirror of ourselves, of our abundance, of the strength needed to rise and set, to be a warmth, to bring light, even in the cold and grey. We see our highest versions of ourselves reflected from above, our power to create, our call to love. The sky reminds us that there is more, of the celestial mysteries or at our core, that we are made of starlight, blood and bone. Hence why, when we gaze at the sky, we feel at home. This next poem is called Holly and the Houseling. We dream of the stormless, of the carefree days of our youth, hoping ceaselessly that through the memory alone, its honeyed residue would drip into our present sorrow. But my prayer for you, in those tough times, those far from luck times when your vision is drowned in despair, that hope entangles you, engraves a vision in you of golden days and enchanting nights, summers of splendor and autumns of delight, that through the coldest of winters, you never lose sight of the overall glimmer of this glorious, beautiful life. Thank you. And this last poem is called Another Realized Dream. The goal shifts, as I do. That clear blue horizon your eyes have been glued on moves on as the sun sets on another realized dream. Keen to keep on grasping to the next goal that is asking for more of you, all the you that quietly whispers from within to take in the magnitude of this present moment. Today I choose to listen to her, to count my blessings for the moments that were, that brought me here, another realized dream. The hardship, the toil that seemed never ending. The peace of this moment is quietly mending. The brokenness, the battle scars that I've lived through. They are all so glorious and make you, you. So I invite you to join me in this basking, in the beauty, in the brokenness, and in the everlasting. For the Lord has blessed you with so much, it seems, to be here at the rear end of another realized dream. Thank you all so much. It's been such an honor to perform for you. You can find me on Instagram at the Mayfair Poet, and I hope to see you around.